What's up everyone, OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Today we've got some great information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting off with a potential delay for Mortal Kombat 11 on the Nintendo Switch. According to some different listings here, Amazon UK and France, in addition to Warner Bros UK's online shop, all of them have the day, or at least the new day for Mortal Kombat 11 on May 10th, 2019. That is about 2 weeks and some odd days away from the originally planned release for the game on April 23rd. And some people are calling it more of a delay, and I'm thinking after looking over the April release list, this is more of a planned setback if this does turn out to be true, and if we're talking about worldwide, because let's go over some of the games that are coming out in April. On April 16th, you have Final Fantasy X/10-2 HD Remaster, and then on April 23rd, which was supposed to be the same day, you have Dragon's Dogma Dark Horizon on the Nintendo Switch, and then later that month on the 30th, you have Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age on the Switch. So that is a lot of high quality Japanese games that are coming out, and there's even more which we'll get into in just a little bit that's coming out at the beginning of the month, the new Dragon Ball Z game. So it's honestly just a packed month in February, and they could be planning to delay it just a little bit to give Mortal Kombat 11 the breathing room that it kind of needs, because to be honest, being in between Final Fantasy X/10-2 HD Remaster, Dragon's Dogma, and Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age, with the type of games that those are, RPGs, Japanese RPGs, and you guys know how Switch owners do love those, I think it's going to be a little tough for this game when it comes to Mortal Kombat 11. So I think maybe pushing it out a little bit to May 10th, which isn't too bad, would probably be a good idea. It kind of sucks for those who are really looking forward to it if this does turn out to be 100% true, because remember guys, we don't have the official confirmation from Warner Bros themselves, and we don't know if that's going to be a worldwide type of thing. We're just seeing it in the UK and Europe right now, so we have to wait on that. But if it does turn out to be true, I don't think it's too bad of a call considering all the different games that are coming out then. So what do you guys think about Mortal Kombat 11 potentially getting delayed to May 10th? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, Yokai Watch 4. We've got some brand new details in addition to screenshots on this game, and it came at a great time because there hasn't been much on Yokai Watch 4 since the Tokyo Game Show last year. So it's nice to get a little bit of an update on what's going down here. So Yokai Watch 4, this game will be playable at the World Hobby Fair Winter 2019 starting this weekend. And to celebrate this great news, Level 5 has prepared some new details on the game and also screenshots as well. So let's get into the details of this new illustration for Yokai Watch 4. Kaita and company will be overwhelmed by tons of yokai from Yokai Watch Shadow Side that have never been seen before. Even yokai with the same names as Jibanyan, Whisper, and Komasan will appear with completely different and more terrifying appearances. Multiple worlds cross over. Multiple worlds will cross over in Yokai Watch 4. Kaita will even fight against Shadow Side Mitsumata Nozuchi during this game. Humans aren't the only playable characters. So humans are not the only playable characters in Yokai Watch 4. You can freely switch over to your party's yokai as well. Skillfully switch between characters in battle to deal with the situation at hand. I think the thing that I like the most about Yokai Watch 4 and what they've done over the previous Yokai Watch games is make the battle system a lot more coherent and probably more appealing to a Western audience, in addition to having that Japanese feel to it. When you see the combat, when you're looking at it being played, you can tell, oh yeah, this is definitely an action RPG that was Japanese made, but it has that free-ranging combat that definitely appeals more to the Western audience than what they did before with like the spinning wheel and kind of how the combat was in previous Yokai Watch games. This seems like a complete evolution from Yokai Watch 3, and it's exactly what this game needed, this franchise needed after Yokai Watch 3 and some of the other games out there. It hasn't really reached the success that we saw with Yokai Watch 2, and I think that this game coming out on the Nintendo Switch, how it looks with the graphics and how everything that they're doing with this game so far, it just screams to me super high quality. Maybe that's the reason why it's getting delayed over and over on top of them having lack of manpower, according to that one rumor as well. But once again, that is a rumor. But I really do like what they're doing with Yokai Watch 4, and I'm excited to see when it's going to come. I'm just terrified on when it's going to be available in the West. I'm thinking maybe a 2020 type of release date, because we still don't have a solid release window outside of potentially what, summer 2019 for the Japanese market, and that's not even a guarantee with Inazuma 11 getting pushed pretty much past May. So it could be a fall type of title, and it could be near Pokemon, the new Pokemon game coming out on the Nintendo Switch. So I don't know what's going to happen, but what I do know is that the game looks very good, and I'm really excited to see more of this game and hopefully get my hands on it, the Japanese release, sometime this year. So what do you guys think about Yokai Watch 4, the new details that they revealed here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission has a release date for the Nintendo Switch in the West, and we got the official announcement as well. So this was actually pretty cool, because not only is the game coming to the Nintendo Switch in the West, but it's also coming to the PC as well, and it's not going to be on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One at the moment, but that might change. They didn't hint at it or anything. They just said in the West you're going to be able to pick up this game on April 5th, PC and also Nintendo Switch. The game is going to have online play, of course, the HD graphics, you have the portable mode, you have the dock mode, you have all that good stuff. Probably gonna have single Joy-Con play, dual Joy-Cons, local multiplayer, all that stuff is built in, and it seems like a really solid experience, especially when you look at how the arcade game was played in Japan and kind of how they're translating that over to the Nintendo Switch. I actually really like what they're doing here. And April 5th, that's interesting, because that is in that packed month that we were just talking about with Mortal Kombat 11 potentially being moved out of April. This is another game, April 5th, so early in April, and pretty much every single week after that there is going to be a fairly large release from a solid franchise out there that's been around. So April is absolutely stacked for the Nintendo Switch, one of the most packed Aprils that I've ever seen for any system out there. And yes, the games are older, but they're impact titles from big franchises like Final Fantasy, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon's Dogma, franchises that have been around for quite some time. So those are definitely going to sell some units out there. So once again, I think it makes sense if Mortal Kombat 11 does get pushed, but this is another big game out there, and you're going to be able to play it on PC and also the Nintendo Switch. No word on cross-play or anything like that as of right now. We're going to have to wait and see what Bandai Namco says, but I don't see why there shouldn't be. If it's just PC and the Nintendo Switch, I think there should be some nice cross-play, kind of get a bigger pool of players to pick from when you're going online and battling against others. But the game does look really fun. It looks like a type of game that I would get into, because it's more of like a card-based turn RPG out there, and I actually really like those style of games. So what do you guys think about Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission coming to the Nintendo Switch and also PC April 5th this year? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, Nintendo of Europe has released the most played games of 2018 on the Nintendo Switch, and guess what? Fortnite was actually at the top. I think it has to do with the game being free, but that's just a little bit of a guess. So we're gonna have the whole list for you guys here. I'm not gonna go down everything. I'll roll down the top 10. You guys can check out the top 21 here. Starting off with 10 is a game that I think should have been higher, but I'll take at number 10, and that is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Then you have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee 8 and 9, Minecraft, FIFA 19, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2, Super Mario Odyssey, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and of course Fortnite at number 1. So not a bad list at all, even going all the way back down there. There were a ton of great games, but I look at a lot of these games here, it just shows that so many people are having fun with the Nintendo Switch and playing different types of titles, the variety of titles that this system already has, and before its second birthday, right? It's just absolutely incredible. So I'm so happy to see the variety and different types of genres that people are playing, and Fortnite being the free-to-play game to rule all free-to-play games is of course at the top on the Nintendo Switch. And I remember they said something like 2 million downloads in like 24 hours, and we haven't got an update since then, but I'm guessing it's a lot more than 2 million downloads for this game. So what do you guys think about Fortnite topping the most played games list in Europe for 2018? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the final topic here, Resident Evil 2 on the PC. We have some new information on this game and what it supports, and for PC enthusiasts out there, 21:9 ultra widescreen monitors are going to be supported in this game. So the Windows PC version of Resident Evil 2 Remake will support 21:9 aspect ratio ultra wide monitors according to the official Steam page of the game. Once again, guys, Resident Evil 2 will launch for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on January 25th. I made a little bit of a mistake on my January games of 2019. I got Resident Evil 2 Remake right, but I think I messed up on Kingdom Hearts 3 and when that was going to be coming out. But I will be releasing a lot more content on Resident Evil 2 when it does come out. I'm still debating on what version of the game to get, but I think it's going to be the Xbox One X. I think that's the version of the game that I'm going to be getting when it comes down to it. I'm really excited for Resident Evil 2 Remake. I played a little bit of the demo on the base PlayStation 4. I downloaded it on my Xbox One X, and I'm going to get around to it at some point. But at this point, I think I'm just ready for the full game. I mean, I played the demo. It already seems pretty cool. And I am completely ready to go back to the real third-person Resident Evil that we know and love. Not this Resident Evil 7 first-person PlayStation VR type of stuff. That's not Resident Evil to me. This is the real and true Resident Evil, so I'm extremely excited to get into this one here and just kind of play it with my favorite Resident Evil character of all time, Leon S. Kennedy. So I'm excited to see this. I played Resident Evil 2 back in the day, but this isn't even like the same game based on what I'm seeing here and what I play on the demo. This is like Resident Evil 4 kind of brought into the Resident Evil 2, then just like hyped up and even souped up more with the graphics and everything. So I'm beyond excited to play it, and I can't wait to pick it up on January 25th. So what do you guys think about all the different topics that we discussed here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the internet, in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you for the next video. Peace.